r/askreddit. What's the weirdest compliment you've ever been given?
I work retail and was told this by a customer. You're so nice. You must have been bullied in high school.
There, though. Hey, Jesus. My top-rated comment is probably my lowest effort.
She wasn't wrong.
You remind me of a swan.
Large, white, and a psychopathic attitude.
50% chance it'll either attack you or try to F you.
Random stranger while I was on a run. Nice neck. I'm not saying I believe in vampires, but I made sure my windows were all locked that night.
The vampire, disappointed at finding your windows locked, cursed and muttered to himself, "Better luck next time."
Well, yeah. You wouldn't want him to try in vain.
A teacher in high school told me several times that I had a perfectly shaped head.
Freshman year phrenology class. Good times. I truly cannot believe this is my most upvoted comment, and it's not even close. Thanks for the karma and gilding, though.
You have the most Baltic forehead slope I've ever seen.
You'd look great in an off-shoulder dress, I'm a guy. But if I ever want to start wearing dresses, I know I'll choose off-shoulder one.
They meant to say you have ice clavicles.
Way to give the guy the cold shoulder.
You look like you're good with your elbows, said by a 50-year-old man biking by. He then swung back around telling me I should try out for the local roller derby team.
Ow. Oh.
A co-worker once told me that I was a cross between Han Solo and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew from the Muppets. This was in 1998, and I still can't stop thinking about it. Was that supposed to be a compliment? An insult. The worst part is that he was pretty accurate, actually.
Not gonna lie, if someone told me I looked like a cross between Han Solo and Dr. Honeydew, I'd be so proud.
It wasn't really a weird compliment, just a really weird delivery. This girl came up to me and told me to look straight forward, stared into one of my eyes for like 2 minutes and said, "Nice."
During an internal ultrasound, I once got told I have beautiful fallopian tubes. I've been riding that high for years.
You have great earlobe.
Well, I mean, you do.
Username checks out.
You are so tan. How did you get so tan? I'm Indian.
Reminds me of when then Italian PM Silvio Berlusconi once complimented an African priest on his tan after visiting an earthquake-struck town.
You look gay today by one of my great-nan's friends. She had meant happy, but it made me laugh so hard I choked on my drink. Thought she had excellent gaydar. Turns out she just thought I looked happy.
Reminds me of when I was 13 and going on a river trip with family friends. The mother asked if I packed thongs. I was like, "What now?" She meant flip-flops.
You look ominous, the mailman said to me while I sat on the curb reading Time magazine waiting outside my apartment for the mail to arrive.
A lot of people try very hard to look ominous and can't do it.
I was a pale, 6-foot-tall, 130-pound white guy in a t-shirt and shorts. People need to try harder.
Someone told me my eyes were upside down. Not sure what that means or if it was even a compliment. They seemed friendly.
With the right makeup, you'd make a really good-looking girl. I'm a guy.
You could be a part-time model.
But you'd probably still have to keep your normal job.
That I'm like a piece of furniture. Don't do much, but you notice when I'm not there.
Because you're Sofa King great?
I, an 18-ye/O male at the time, was catcalled while walking up the street. The assailant screamed, "You have very good posture, lol."
I think you made some physiotherapist very proud that day.
I went to my 25th high school reunion, and a woman I knew then didn't recognize me. When I told her my name, she said, "Oh my gosh, you're so handsome now."
God damn. That happened to me too. The most popular girl in my class, she took a good long look and said, "Pasta, is that yeah?" You're in a damn way, but not in a bitchy way. More in a damn way. We ended up having a really cool convo.
I didn't read your username right away, so my mind immediately was like, what gets you the nickname of Pasta? Long story short, I've fabricated 3 scenarios, but my favorite is the Italian mobster that kills people with various types of noodles in creative ways, then leaves a signature pasta noodle.
I've been told that I have exceptionally smooth balls, like 2 hard-boiled eggs in a balloon full of downy fabric softener.
Well, are you gonna show us a pic of your balls or not?
Nice nips. Cupcake.
I read this in Soldiers, from F2. Voice.
It was a Crowed Australia Day celebration in the city. Crap was getting a bit out of control, and everyone had way too much to drink. I tried to walk quietly by a bunch of fairly aggressive troublemakers without attracting attention. One of them shouts out, "Hey, everyone! Look at that guy! He looks awesome. I want my children to look like him." Effing everyone stops and looks at me. Some people nod and go, "Yeah."
Well, they wouldn't be his children anymore.
The pizza who pierced my ears back in August told me my ears were perfect and to call her if anyone said otherwise, and she would fight them for me.
I bet she says that to all the ears.
A drunk woman at the bar was all over me. She was especially entranced by my elbows. She said I had really strong elbows and they were so sexy. She eventually asked if she could lick them. While weird, I allowed her pre-COVID people, don't worry.
She gives good cubital.
You finally look like a human being. It happens every time I get a haircut, Lowell.
My friends and I were talking about what kind of potatoes we'd be. One of my best friends told me you'd be a loaded baked potato. People pay extra for that good shit.
I certify that as 100% smooth, and there is no way in hell I could come up with that on the spot.
That I've the most beautiful eyebrows, were even asking if I pluck them or what routine I had. By the way, I'm a guy, but not gonna lie, I felt fabulous days after.